Hello and welcome to Retro Bikes Dublin. Today we have for sale a Suzuki Let's 450. It's the second of the two that we have. The first one was sold within about 8 or 9 hours of it being up. So if you are looking for this bike, you know it's going to be very reasonably priced, and we usually get a lot of callers because of that. But condition wise, front tyre is excellent condition. Do have a slight scuff on the front mudguard here on the left hand side of it. Front kind of indicators and plastics here, all very good, as well as the headlamp assembly area. The bike only has 1,222 kilometers on it, so virtually mechanically brand new. Footwell area is all very good, you can kind of see it in the bike. Sorry for the wind there. Plastics excellent condition. No real marks on the heat shield for the exhaust. 2005 bike. The rear, and so on. Airbox and kickstart with electric start too. Seat is in perfect condition, no rips or tears or signs of wear. There you can see the mileage and so on. And then along the front we do have a slight mark here. And then onto the footwell area again. I'll show you underneath the seat then now for storage. Really nice. Fit a little helmet in there for your shopping. But that's it now for the visual analysis of the Suzuki Let's 450. We'll now move on to the ride along. Alright, we're on the Suzuki Let's 450. 50cc 4-stroke twist and go moped. You probably get over 150 miles to gallon on it, I'd say, in around that. Takes about €5 to €6 to fill her up at a pump station, so you can kind of do the maths there yourself. She's riding very nicely. Oh, here's a nice little Harley Davidson there. But yeah, I'll run. We'll just the ride along video, so we'll run through on what she rides like, what's to watch out for, service intervals, stuff like that. A few little details about the bike, and who this bike would be for. We're just going to get past, let this Audi go through, and then we'll turn left up to the traffic lights at the top. So who's this Suzuki Suzuki? Sorry, I was on a basket there. Suzuki Let's 454. I would say this is for a starter commuter bike, or you live in town and it's only a small commute, you need something cheap and cheerful, or yeah, you're going into college, it's your first bike, something like that. It actually rides fairly well now. We're going up to about 45 kilometers, 50 kilometers an hour now. It is limited at 50 kilometers an hour. This is what it's perfect for though, filtering in and out of traffic. You just have to be careful here of people coming out in front of you, as you don't, it's like this. There we are, I'm safe. But yeah, as I said, it's a 4-stroke 50cc bike. They're super reliable. Service intervals are every 4,000 kilometers, with checking the oil every 1,000. We've just done a oil, spark and so on service on her. So she's ready to go pick up. We've done indicators, lights, battery, everything working on her. So there's nothing to do on her except to get on and ride her. But for now we'll just skip past these lights and we'll move on to the straight. Alright, we're past the lights now. She gets up to speed fairly quickly, which is nice. We're away from the lights, bolting away from traffic well. She will get up to a maximum speed of 55 kilometers an hour. Maybe you'll get lucky if you're down a big slope and you'll get 60 out of her, but she is limited to the 55. Sorry about the wind here, if that's really destructive. It's a very windy day. But yeah, this bike, as I said, is for your commuter, your first bike, you're into college, job, into school, into work, that kind of thing. You save an absolute fortune. I did do a video a good while back. It's one of the first videos I ever did. I don't think it got any views, so probably 50 views or something in total. But I did show that if you have a 50cc motorcycle like this, the amount of money you can save over a car is massive. It actually came out to be around 10,000 euros over 3 years, would you believe? If you're if you're just going to get your license on a car and then get your license on a motorbike. That's an interesting video. I might link it down in the description. Maybe not. It was one of my first videos, so it was pretty bad quality. But yeah, no, apart from this little Suzuki, I mean, it's flying away here. We're keeping up with traffic, which is the main thing on these 50s. I don't feel, how would you say it, like intimidated by the other cars. As you can see, the brakes work well. Let's see if we can get past. No need to. Traffic's keep going. But I don't feel intimidated by anyone being on this little 50. You are allowed in the bus lanes in these little things, so that does make a big difference to your commute time and so on in the morning. Just being able to bomb through all the traffic and also fit through little gaps like this one here. Look at that. But no, yeah, we're just onto the main straight, so I'll skip past here and as we follow down into Retro Bikes Dublin. Alright, we're now on the main little straight before coming into Retro Bikes Dublin. Yeah, I mean, no complaints at all for this little bike. For the money, I think it's just ideal. As I said with the previous one we put up about 2 days ago, it went in about 8 hours from the advert going up on DoneDeal. So I would probably think much of the same for this one. It is lower down the ages, but it is actually quicker than that previous one. That one will probably only do 45. This one's getting about 55, which makes a big difference. Why that is, they just vary in speed. That's just how they go. You really a lot of times need to see how the bike drives rather than look at specs with these little 50cc things. But yeah, we do try to be as transparent as possible on these bikes, so you know exactly what you're getting before you come down. So if that's it, really, we're just finishing up now. So if you have liked the video, please do leave a like, as well as subscribing if you haven't already. And finally, leave a comment in the comment section below on what you think of these little things.